welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 474. I'm your host, The Wiz. Today we're going to play a chess variant. It's going to be Mithril chess, named after the mythical Mithril, which is a pretty nice substance. If you haven't heard of Mithril before, that's okay. You still haven't heard of it. You have no idea what it is. Anyway, in Mithril chess, minor pieces, that's knights and bishops, are not even allowed to see each other. We've played where they can't capture each other. We've played where they can't move. We've played where they don't exist. Just kidding, we haven't played any of those. But today, we're going to play where they, whoa, this is a cool screen. Let me click this button right here. Oh, nice. The only problem now is I'm invisible. Fix that. Okay, we got good stuff here. Let's throw a rated game into the chat. If you're watching live right now, twitch.tv/ChessWhiz, you can click the link in the chat and play against me in this chess variant. So let me type up the rules here. First, I'm going to put this big white square on the screen. Oh, that's a very nice white square you've put right there. It's my favorite. Okay, so what's going on here? The rules. Minor, let me type it with English words here. You may not. Okay, so let's put some characters here. Okay, that looks great. It says, it's German for no. You may not, okay, what else do we need to not do? You may not make a move that allows a minor piece to see another minor piece. An enemy minor piece. Is that right? Is it enemies or friends? I don't know. I don't have any of either. I don't have an opponent either. So let's see if we get an opponent. If we don't get an opponent, you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? No, you don't. So let me just tell you. I'm going to play against a rando in the public sphere. And I'm going to play by the rules and they won't. So here's what you can't do. You can't make a move that allows a minor piece to attack another minor piece. I think I already said that. We have no opponents. So I'm going to open this as a new tab here. I'm not going to let the show fail just because there's no chess in it, because there's still other things we can put in this show. And there's even some G-rated things we can put in this show. Let's go over here and go to the lobby. And we're going to start by clicking on this gear, because when you click that, you can click submit. That's pretty cool. Then we're going to click on these lines over here, and then we're going to click, see, I like this view because I understand it. And we're going to play something slower. So that's over here to the right. We're going to play this guy, a baden-ear-old man. Okay. So then we're just going to tell him, you may not make a move that allows a minor piece to see an enemy minor piece. Let's see if this guy plays by those rules. Are you ready? So knights cannot move to a place where they can capture as a bishop, for example, or another knight. So let's put in parentheses. That star TA is not quite what I meant to type. So let's try again. What did he just do? It's my turn. Okay. Keep moving chess pieces around here. That's knights and bishops. I'll just leave the star. I was going to put some parentheses, but those are overrated. Oh, it's an illegal move. Okay, so we're going to have a problem if he doesn't play by these rules, which he won't, because he's from the country of a baden-ear-old man, which is a distant country. And so he's probably not even speaking my language, which is American. So we're going to just ignore the fact that he doesn't understand me. Generally, people do that. We'll just play some chess. So for example, if he plays here, that's not allowed, but I won't bother myself with such triviality. I'll just defend myself, and if he takes, I'll take. I'm not causing minor pieces to attack each other. Okay, it's really about the causes you make in the world. Like, for example, the ocean has a lot of really small pieces of plastic in it right now, and that makes me feel kind of bad because fish swallow that and get cancer and die. But I'm not putting that plastic in there. All I'm doing is throwing my plastic in the garbage. So since I'm not causing that, I feel a lot better than I would otherwise. What do you think about this move? It's a pretty good move, right? Pawns can go 2 squares, so that's pretty good. What I need is a strategy. My strategy is to move my pieces around. I haven't moved this rook yet. By the way, if you're in a chess position like this and you're thinking, what should I do with my life? Moving your rook off of its starting square to somewhere near the center, that's a pretty good strategy right there. Or even like an open file where you have no pawns. Super good strat. So now I'm just going to waste my move, because a good way to get a rook somewhere is to stop over in an intermediate location, just in case you are feeling tired and you're also the rook. So far I haven't cheated, by the way. He cheated with this move because he's clearly not playing by the rules. But I'm going to beat this guy while at the same time following my own restrictions, because I'm a super genius. That's really the only reason. There's an additional reason, which is that I am smart. But it's mostly the super geniusness of it. Okay, so he's got this backward pawn, which means he's awfully losing. So let's go here. And now I have 3 attackers on this pawn. How many defenders does he have? That's not even a defender. Oh, he's so defendery. Very, very defendery right now. What I'm going to do is move something. I'll go here. I actually kind of like the knight going this way if he ever attacks me. I think that'd be pretty cool. He doesn't dare push this because I could take this pawn, right? And then he gotta watch out. There's no increment on this clock. It's 5 plus 0. I'm not used to that, so it's gonna be tough to. Okay, let's just take some space over here. It's been tempting me for a long time. That's a bad move. I shouldn't make that move. No. Well, yeah, I shouldn't be opening it up over here, but I won't let such issues cause me any consternation. I'm an anti-consternation individual, in case you're wondering, like, what kind of guy is this guy? Is he a bishop blunderer? Yes, he is a bishop blunderer. That was not my best move. Now I'm super losing. Man, all that time invested. I invested minutes of my life. Am I going to get those minutes back? Yes, because I'll just eat a bunch of cabbage, and cabbage is super good for you, so then I'll get those minutes back. But let's pretend I wasn't, and I'd be super mad that I wasted all those minutes, and all your minutes too, actually. I only waste my minutes at a 1x rate. For every minute I waste about 1 minute. But for you guys, if I waste a minute in this show, say making bad moves, for example, which, yeah, that happens, right? So if I were to do that, hypothetically, that would waste hundreds of your minutes because hundreds of people watch this video. Now, technically speaking, it's hundreds of views. So, oh, cool. So that's actually like 4 people watching the video because what people do is they click the video by accident. Like, for example, they're eating oatmeal and their fork bumps the mouse and they click it by accident. So then they see my face making sounds through their speaker system. And man, that is a shock for most people. Most don't recover. But let's say, for example, they recovered. What would be the first thing they do? They click the little red X in the corner. So I don't know if that counts as watching, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's not an overwhelming majority. So I'll just keep bopping around here for a while. I'm down a knight, so I'm pretty much totally dead. But I've already wasted 2 or 3 minutes, or 4. Why not waste another 5? I don't see the downside. Ha! I don't have any minor pieces, so I'm no longer restricted. I'm no longer restricted. Ha! I'll say that to him just so that he feels confused since he speaks Abadan your Oldman. He'll say, I don't speak that language, but he'll also feel somewhat confused, so that's good for me. Okay, so he's making really bad moves. That's lucky for me. He's allowing these 2 pawns to become somewhat threatening. I'm making bad moves also, so there is that. If I were to attack his rook, and then he'd move here, and then I were to attack his rook again, this could get spicy, because he'd take, and he can't stop my pawn. So that's pretty cool. So the alternative is death, so let's try this. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's too bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's really too bad. Well, there's something good. What's the good thing? Well, my rook is going to be in a loser house. Well, I guess there's nothing good. There's nothing good. There's something good here. Guess what, guys? I'm not a quadriplegic. That means I can move my arms and legs. That's fantastic news, guys. Even though I lose this game, I'm going to resign so I don't waste any more hundreds of minutes of your time. Hundreds of minutes of your time. I am feeling great that I'm not a quadriplegic. For all you quadriplegics out there watching this show, hi, and I'm sorry because it's somewhat inferior. But studies show that if you can't move your arms and legs for long enough, you no longer feel sad about it. I don't know which study that was, but it definitely shows that if you squint. So I've got great news for you. Besides that, I have more great news. I'm like a bubbling fountain of great news if you ignore the chess. So the great news that's coming up is I'm getting a new Wi-Fi tree. Yes, if you have been watching right now, you've been noticing that the stream is constantly stopping and starting because of the low bandwidth on my Wi-Fi tree. I get my Wi-Fi from a tree, which is why it's bad. But next episode, it's going to be a new tree. It's going to be super high definition bad chess. So I'm excited for that. Let's turn down my video bitrate, make myself a little blockier. If I am blurry enough, then you can't notice that the moves are bad. Hey, click the link, somebody. Don't make me feel like I have no friends. Fixing the chat says 3D chess. Let's turn the chat on. Oh, I can't do that. Well, I've put a link in the chat, but unfortunately, no one's watching. And here's why, by the way. If you're watching this right now and you're like, well, I guess I shouldn't watch either. Dr. Dopez making me feel like I'm a friend. The good news is I'm a friend. The bad news is it's Dr. Dopez. Let's put this in the chat here. Okay, let's see if Dr. Dopez wants to play this chess variant. You can't make a move that allows your piece to attack an enemy minor piece. And same vice versa. You can't move where that piece can attack your piece either. And so let's say this is a bishop right here, black bishop coming in here. I couldn't move my knight here for two reasons. First, illegal move, and secondly, the bishop can attack it. Okay, so the reason no one's watching this is because look over here in the corner. Look up there, right up in this corner area. GM Chess Weeb, Let's Talk Chess AMA with GM. Okay, that's not me, I'm no GM. The Wiz, okay, so you gotta misclick in order to end up with the Wiz. King's Crusher, he's a good chess player, and LM Tiong, and now he's moved up to the #1 spot. So overall, I would say I'm like the 4th best active stream right now, which would be why no one's watching. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm watching, so that's good. And also Dr. Dopez, he's got to keep watching in order to preserve his epic rating of 1433. If he, for example, quits this game, which he seems to have done, he will lose some of those points. It's my turn now. I cannot play this. See how that works? So I'll play this. I'm actually going to just try checkmating him with that bishop. We'll see how that goes. See, watch. We'll see how the fried liver goes in the Mithril chess variant. NM, I have friends. I'll put that in the chat in case someone just walks up to the chat box and they're like, what's I feel bad. I'll just like send a smiley face and make them feel good. You know, there's something called mirroring, which is what humans do around other humans. I don't spend a lot of time around other humans, you can probably tell, but most humans do. And what they do is they mirror emotion. So if you see someone smiling, you smile back. You don't even think about it. You're not like, that's a doofus. You just smile, okay? Let's see. What if I take this? He takes, and I just go for whammy check. And then he's in check. Okay. It's not the best. Just keep moving my things. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty interesting. Like, he can't take this pawn now. It's illegal because it allows these knights to see each other in Mithril mode. By the way, Mithril is a material from a fictional story about a bunch of super short people. And it's a good story, so I recommend it. There's 6 movies made about that story. Or was it 7? Anyway, such a good movie. Like, such a good story. I don't know what I'm saying. Has that ever happened to you? Probably not while streaming and playing chess at the same time, but it happens to me all the time. All the time! I'm just going to keep playing chess. What am I doing? Well, I'm ahead of pawn, so I won't worry about my life right now. My knight is actually completely trapped. It can't go here because it causes this mithril contact. It can't go here for the same reason. It can't go here for the same reason, so it actually can't move, so that's kind of bad. But on the bright side, I've already named 2 good things this stream, so what's one more good thing? I'll just... Should I do this? Oh man. What's one more good? Can you think of anything good in the world? We're all going to die. Is that good? No, probably not. What else is good? My bishop can't really come out here. That's not good. Thinking of something good right now. Man, advanced knight. Very, very beneficial to be advanced. Because he can't advance to challenge you in this variant. This would be pretty stupid. So I try to keep my stupidity at like a marginal level, not an extreme level. So I've moved into this royal fork, but on the other hand, I'm guarding the square. So that's like how I mitigate stupidity with partial stupidity. Oh no, Sournil is following me on Twitch. That was a mistake. Sournil, you probably don't want to do that. You can unfollow, by the way. Hold on, let me itch my eye. That feels great. I can't move this here because of that. I can't move it here because of that. I can't move it here or here or here. Okay, or here. What a stupid pants variant. This variant has pants and it's stupid. I mean, have you ever seen such a stupid thing happen as this? Probably not, except for last episode and the episode before. Never mind. Wow, that was super stupid. In case you're wondering, like, if things are stupid right now, yes, they are. So, fortunately, I'm not down a knight. Last game, it was terrible. I was down a knight. It was so depressing. But this game, look at that. I got the same quantity of knights right there. Very good. Very good. So what I've decided to do is play rated chess variants because it's really important to me to get my rating down to 100. Why 100? Because that's the lowest it goes. Have you ever done this? You go over here to community and you go to players. Okay, I'm opening that in a new tab because I'm the kind of guy who has multiple tabs. And we'll come over here. These are all the players in the world. And if you just scroll through them, you get stopped. But what if we click, I'm stopped. I'm totally stopped. What if we clicked rating stats? I'm lost already. I won't let that bother me though. I'll just keep moving over here while I move over here. Okay, so it only goes down to 600 over here, but I'm going to beat that because 100 is better. It looks like you can't get down to 100. If you could, it would look like this. Downward, 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 downward. And then at 100, it would go like this. Bloop. It'd be like 1,100 rated players. Why is that? Because you probably can't imagine it, but there's no limit to how bad you can be at chess. You probably try to win your chess games. So you don't notice like the bad things you could be doing with your chess moves. But but there are such possibilities for bad chess moves. So bad of chess that you can't imagine that it's much lower than 100 actually. There's skill chess strengths of 50 and chess strengths of 20. In fact, in my opinion, you can even have a negative chess ability if you're bad enough at chess. But they won't let you go below 100. Probably they just stored it as an unsigned int and they add 100 so they can't actually store your rating if you're too bad at chess. I haven't had that problem luckily yet. However, it's possible to be that bad, and so they just stop you there. And so there's a massive pile of people who should be rated lower, but they're stuck at 100. When I say massive, I mean their bodies have a lot of mass. Tons and tons of people. Literally, if you were to pile them all onto a large device for seeing how much they weigh, you would find that it was tons of people. This is pretty cool. I just picked up a bishop. Oh, I should have pinned his queen to his king. That would have been rad. I'll do that next. I think I should look at those rating graphs more often. They really improve my chess position, as you can see here. I am now winning, thanks to my elite strats. Here we go, my knight's in the center, where it ought to be. And overall, I'm ahead by a bishop for nothing, if I count the pawns right. So that's pretty good. What just happened? Black resigned, white is victorious. Yes! I knew you were rooting for me all along, all of you except Dr. Dopez, which unfortunately is nobody because nobody's watching except Dr. Dopez. But all you guys who are watching right now, thank you for rooting for me. You were the secret to my power, plus me taking all his stuff for free. Those two things combined were the secret to my power, and I totally won that game. So let's find another friend. Maybe it'll be Dopez again. Dopez, by the way, thank you so much for having that name so that I could make fun of it so well. But also, in addition to that, thank you for giving me your queen back, letting me pin that to your king. Thank you for that. Thank you also for losing the bishop. If you hadn't done those things, you would have won. That sounds terrible. So I really appreciate those things that you did. Gonna drink some water now. We got some smilers in the chat, including a guy named Swan Watcher who probably misclicked because I am not a swan. So he's either not obeying his identity as a swan watcher. Maybe he's on vacation. That could be. We're going to try to find someone lower rated. We're clicking way down here. We're playing against Cuckoo or Cuckoo. This is a pretty tough opponent, actually. So let's put this rule in here, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to play Mithril chess because I'm a guy of honesty and integrity, and he's going to play chess, probably. Unless he obeys me. Wouldn't that be funny? Have you ever had that happen? You start a chess game and the guy's like, you cannot move your bishops. You're like, dude, I'm moving my bishops. Right? Have you ever had that happen? No, because nobody's as crazy as I am going into a game and telling people what they can't do. Actually, that happens all the time, doesn't it? You ever met somebody who tells other people what they can't do? You ever met someone like that? Look in the mirror, man. Look in the mirror. Think about all the bad advice you've given to other people who have ignored your advice. Mountains of advice. If you were to mountain that all up into a large mountain, you would see how large it was. Yeah, but one thing I've learned in life from living it, is nobody really wants advice. Which is why I never give advice in this show. Never. Never ever. Remember when I told you you should move your rook here and then move it here? I told you that because I knew. See how he's cheating? Because he's attacking. He's allowing a minor piece to see a minor piece. What a cheater. Um, I told you that because I knew you wouldn't follow that advice. Because people don't follow the advice of other people. If they did that, their lives would be better. Which is, yeah, watch out for that. So I give you bad advice. Let me give you some more advice. Okay. Let me give you some advice. Okay. See, I'm not doing it. Ah, right there. I'm not giving you any advice. That's because I got it right up here learning that the more advice you give, the fewer friends you have. And I want to have multiple friends someday. And so I'm holding back on the advice. Let's see what's going on here. We still have all our things, mostly. So I think I'll get this rook going. Well, I'm thinking maybe like F5. It's illegal right now, but someday in the future when it's allowed, it's kind of like smoking weed, you know? I'll do it after it's legal because it's illegal as it's been, and it's illegal because pawns can't jump. But other than that, let's work on those things. Let's get some law passed that allows F5, and then we'll make that move. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Pafix in the chat. Pafix says, didn't you quit streaming? Yes and no. Yes, I did quit, and no, I didn't quit. No, I didn't. Didn't you quit? Yes. Yes, I didn't. These reverse double triple negative backwards, this has really confused me. Yes is the answer to didn't you quit streaming. Now good luck parsing that. So I've now made the two requisite moves for pushing this pawn. Unfortunately, they were both really bad moves, especially moving your knight to the side. Because you know the saying, a knight to the side is stupid. That's not a great idea. But over here, I can make a pretty good capture. See, if he takes with the pawn, his center's really good. Ha! Ha! I'll be giving him a good center. Sucker! And if he takes with the knight, his center's really bad. So that'll be interesting to see which one he chooses. Knight! Great choice, man! Because a bad center is the secret to a good center. Now I can't save this, actually. So I'm going over here. I can't go here because of the self-imposed Mithril chess rule that says minor pieces can't see each other, but I'm not worried. I'm planning to just take a free pawn after forking it off of a queen. I've got my plans played out. So I listen to this podcast sometimes, and one of the questions that the host asks the guest is, if you could put a message on a billboard where millions or billions of people could see that message, what would that message be? And it's just occurred to me that that's a bunch of advice right there. You could give advice like, um, I don't know, some advice, right? I'm not going to give you any advice. You could put that on the billboard. And then he usually, oh no, he's cheating again. Look at that. That minor piece is attacking that minor piece. I don't know what that arrow is for. Let's do some colors here. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm going to have a hard time following the rules I've created for myself, actually. I hope he just takes all my minor pieces so I don't have to follow them anymore. Maybe this move. That would hang this pawn. Maybe I'll take this. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now that he doesn't have this pawn. I don't care about undoubling his pawns. Okay, okay. So now we're going to save the knight. And I think we're going to have to move it somewhere legal. I know that's a bummer. So we'll go here. And then we'll make another move later. I'm not really worried about the future because I'm not in it. Raj Mithun says, hello, ChessWhiz. Hello, Raj. Thank you for joining us. Please stick around for at least a few moments before you get sick of me, actually. You're not really in control of that, are you? Have you noticed that? Like, oh, a free rook. That's fantastic. It's not quite free, but it's pretty much free. I mean, I have to give up the possibility that he might take my knight with a bishop. That's a trade right there. Other than that, you know, self-deprecation is not always a good idea. That's something I could learn. Hey, I'm learning it right now. Okay, from now on, no more jokes at my own expense. I'm going to make jokes at your expense or nobody's. Oh, look at that. Another free knight. Free rooks, free knights. This is great. Okay, what is he trying to do? I guess he's going to try to checkmate me. But on the downside, he'll lose his queen if he tries that. So that's like one bad thing about that attempt. He's going to try to go here, and then he's going to try to go here. How are we going to prevent all that? Let's do this, and then we'll block the bishop. Oh, except that's the one illegal thing. Except I made a rule that I can't do that. So I'm a pretty stupid guy. Okay. We're just going to run. Help! I'm running. This might work. Yeah. Okay. Rook wasn't free. You walked into a bishop. Oh, you're right. I cheated. Thank you for that comment, New Horizons Pluto. That is a good username, unlike all the other usernames I've mentioned so far this show. That is a good username. This one blocks the check. I'm really sorry. I'll put that in here. I'm sorry. Sorry, I cheated. I'm sorry I cheated. This guy probably speaks English because his username is Kuku, and only an American would be so stupid as to name himself that. So he probably somewhat understands what I'm trying to say. Of course, he's still completely confused because he doesn't know I'm playing this variant. He doesn't know I'm streaming. He doesn't know that I know that he knows those things. Doesn't know those things. There's something else important I have to tell you guys. I've forgotten what it is. Oh no. Well, I seem to be winning. That's good. Raj Mithun has another message for me, but it's super long, so I just won't read it. Check. Check. Checkmate. GG. Send him a smiley face. All right, let's play with a friend. I am tired of playing with these enemies. Someone's challenging me in the challenge console. It's Crepuscular. He's a really good chess player. So let's not play chess with him. Let's play Mithril chess. Totally different. Okay? Good luck, Crepuscular. Crepuscular is a teacher, actually. Crepuscular. Crepuscular. Let's put some more tildes on there. Okay, great. What Crepuscular teaches people is what Crepuscular means. He's a very, very specific kind of teacher. You know, there's like math teachers, they teach you science, and then there's like history teachers who don't teach you anything. And then there's Crepuscular, who teaches you what Crepuscular means. And all you have to do to get him to do that is say, what does Crepuscular mean? That's all you have to do. I mean, he taught me that like 3 or 4 times because I kept forgetting. And also, I really enjoyed learning that over and over. And so what it means is, by the way, I'm going to take his job and teach you for him, is it means active at night, which is the same as nocturnal, I think. So, yeah, I guess I need to do some more learning because that's kind of stupid. 2 words that mean the same thing. Z Nation Chess in the chat. He says, it's been like 60 years since I've seen you stream. That is approximately correct, given the total volume of time in the universe. It's been about 60 years. Uh-oh. Lubasek24 is now following me on Twitch. I got your message right here on my wrist. If, by the way, you want to make my wrist ding, all you have to do is follow, which is there's a button right down there underneath my reality, near your reality, that I think it's like a heart or something. You should click that, definitely, if you're feeling clicking. If you're feeling like you're doing some heart clicking, that'd be a good thing to do. You should definitely do it. I mean, this is a great opportunity. How often do you get to do that? Really? Okay, I'll go back and read that message from Mithril. From Raj, I mean. Did I call you Mithril? That's the variant we're playing. So if I push and he takes and I take, that's illegal. I can't move in here with any minor pieces. Man. Okay, so instead, I'm going to, I'm going to make a chess move. Move this bishop, but I can't move here or here, and that would be really dumb. So I'll go here. This is going to be a seriously confusing game because we have all our minor pieces, which means that's a maximum quantity of restrictions on our moves. For example, this knight can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here. That's most of the good spots. There's only bad ones left, so this is pretty restrictive. Okay, Raj, what'd you say? He said, I've seen your videos on YouTube. If I'm correct, I think you are the one that tries different variants of chess. That's right, Raj, you are correct, which is so rare to be correct about something. So congratulations. It's so difficult to be correct. It's very, very difficult. So I'm pretty impressed. I don't know why I moved that pawn. Maybe someone else moved it. I wish I could make a good move. That would be nice. I'm going to try this. I'm going to take this because I'm feeling stupid right now. That's pretty stupid, right? Because he's got a battery. He's attacking this pawn. So the one thing I should do is leave the area. So I'm no longer defending it. Pretty smart. Give up the pawn. Okay, but if I trade this knight for a pawn, that'll be pretty good. My plan is to then take this. He can't recapture because of that blue arrow. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Wish I could just take that. Well, I can, but there's downside. So this will gain a tempo. In Go, which is another board game, you would say that this move is sente. They actually have a word for it. Of course, it doesn't make any sense because it's in Japanese, but sente means it contains the initiative. The opponent has to respond, and then it's your turn to do the next thing, whatever you want to do, such as eat ice cream. So chess really needs that rule. I mean that word. By rule, I mean word, because the word initiative is so long, it's not even a word, really. Let's do this. This is going to be pretty fun, okay? Because he can't take me this way. That's cheater. And he can't take this way either, so pretty good. Okay, yeah. This move is the initiative. Or this move is sente. I think we should start using the word sente, which is from another board game, to mean it keeps the initiative. All in favor say aye. All right, that's 1-0. We do it. This is where my plan ended. I worked out this much and then I gave up. So this is an interesting move, I think. Yeah, it was not a very good move. He actually could have taken it with his queen because I couldn't recapture it. It would cause the seeing, the mithril seeing, if you know what I mean. I could do this, right? He can't move here because of the seeing. Weird stuff. Weird. Oh, I could also trap his bishop. That'd be good. Let's try this. Let's make it exciting. Yeah, I'm excited right now. Look how excited I am. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are enjoying this exciting ride of chess moves. It's pretty fun for me. If it were only one for me, though, it'd be kind of be a waste of time. Like right now, what I'd be doing right now, if I weren't doing this, is driving a car. That's always fun. So instead of driving a car, we're doing this because you're enjoying it. So that's good. I'd say that's good. I'm excited to take this pawn, though. Crepuscular, do you need some time? Too bad. I'll just let you run out. Oh, he did not run out. Okay, take with check. Then take this. Seems good. Or take this pawn. I'll go with that. This is pretty exciting. Ooh. Ooh, he could play a brilliant move. Good thing he didn't. Ooh, now I'll go here with check. Discovery to his queen. That's pretty good. Oh, that was a brilliant move. That was like a normal move for me because I'm usually brilliant. That was amazing. Discovered attack on the queen while checking him. Perfect. Now, when I take this, I'll lose that. So nope, nope. So how about like checkmate instead? Fantastic move, ChessWhiz. You checkmated. GG. Got some of my rating points back, 18 to be exact. Poor Crepuscular getting second place to the Wiz, but that's all right, Crepuscular. I don't mind at all. In fact, let's do it again. Rematch. Okay, GG, that was confusing. I'll agree with him by sending, I'll send the letter. What's the agreeing letter? I think that would be like a J. That's pretty agreeing, don't you think? Shaped like a J, so that's good. All right, Raj says, I missed your streams. Well, you can no longer miss them. They are live every week, Sundays at 1 p.m. EST, and they're live right now at that time. This will be my last game, though, because after this game, I'm going to drive my vehicle. That'll be fun. He can't take me. Let's send him an LOL. LOL. I got a problem, though. I think we're going to have some checkmates here. This is a pretty clever sacrifice, right? He just gave up a pawn for nothing, so that's pretty smart. Okay, we're gonna play very carefully here. If I were to push and he were to push, I think that the special rule set would make this variant better for him. So I'm gonna slide in this way, just so as to avoid losing. That'd be the reason. We've got Super Boo Ebb in the chat, also known as Rondep. Glad to see you, Super. Glad to see you're still alive. We used to play years ago, chess and other things, years and years. And then he realized he was wasting his time with me, so he stopped watching for about a year. But I didn't realize that, so a year later he's back. I'm still at it. And that's pretty cool. Thanks for joining. One of the reasons that I stream like this is because of all the warm friendships that I'm able to build with you. I mean, to be honest, there isn't very much meaning to this chess variant. It's kind of a stupid variant. So when you think about why we're doing this, it's because you kind of feel like you know me. Kind of, even though you don't. And that's why you watch, right? Admit it. Okay, if you don't think that's true, post below the video why you're watching right now. I want to know, is it like while your dinner's still cooking so you're watching, or is it because you would rather not finish that assignment and so you're watching instead? I want to know why. So always interested in what's going on in your mind. So please do post below and let me know why you're watching. In fact, you can pause the video, right, and then just go finish your assignment because to be honest, I just cheated. And to be honest, you don't have to finish the video. You can feel like you know me without finishing the video. Thank you for catching that take back. Let's say TNX for that. That's actually very restrictive for my knight then. These rules. My bishop too. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. And by can't I mean stupid pants if you do that. Okay. So I guess I'll like that and then I'll fianchetto myself in the face. Okay, what else is going on? Perfect6 in the chat has a comment. He says, the vase is gone. Look at that water bottle. Look at this thing. Look. Look at this. I upgraded to a thing. It can't leak until you push this, and then it leaks all over you. So, I upgraded to this thing. Now we can't joke about the vase, except how it's not there. I used to drink from a vase for you guys who just joined and didn't leave yet, which is kind of weird. I don't know why you did that. But yeah, it's no longer a vase. If you want to see the vase, though, you can always see the vase face. Just go to the previous episode. About 4 episodes ago, off to do the trick. And you'll be there, right there at the vase. Okay, I got my bishop developed. That's good. I don't know what's going to happen, though. Because I can't move here or here or here or here. We've got a massive density of pieces. If he pushes, I think I should push. I really do. Whew. This is crazy. This knight is so trapped. Oh, everything's very trapped right now. V. V is short for very. Everything is V trapped. I don't know why that's the case. It just feels right to me. You know how it is when you're drunk. V stands for very. Did I learn that somewhere? I don't know, but this is V interesting. Okay. These knights, and these knights, this knight and this knight in disguise can't capture this because of the rule. Okay. For those of you just wandering in, this makes sense because you may not make a move that allows a minor piece to see an enemy minor piece. So let's send a surprised face because my queen is staring death in the face. You can't take me though because of the rule. So that's lucky. What's going to happen next? He's going to cheat. Okay, let's try a move that's not a cheat, just as an alternative there. Okay, he's taking the pressure off of the death face. That's good. Should I come in here? I think that looks kind of fun. I'm excited to move my knight up here, actually. Don't want to do that till I stop staring death in the face, so that's why I headed down here. What is happening? Ho, 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 it's getting exciting. Yeah, I know what you're going to do. You're going to try to checkmate me, but what if I come out like this? It's so much fun. And this is definitely a really smart move, King G6, because the rule is if your king scares him, he might make a bad move. Like, oh no, you're going to take my queen with your king. So he can't check me, right? So he'll play Queen G4. And then I'll counter that with my large counter. It's a kitchen counter, to be precise. Okay, if he checks me here, I'm going to be screwed. So... Protect it with a rook, maybe? Okay, I'm screwed either way. Why not get screwed? Why not? I don't see any reason why not. So I'll guard this with a rook. I really want to play f5, but the problem is the en passant. So let's try it anyway. Oh man, I'm still winning. I don't know about you, but I'm still winning. Oh, still alive. Okay, so now I'm pretty much in checkmate. This is a fascinating position. But thanks to the fact that he has not checkmated me, the game is still going. How can I take advantage of his small brain? How can I take advantage of him? Maybe, like, offer to sell him something. Oh no, I need time. Oh, that was a bad move. Oh no, now I'm dumb and losing as opposed to just dumb. This is not good. But I was running out of time. Give me a break. So my plan is to take this knight. Certainly he'll be distracted by that. Then I can fork him and take whatever. But unfortunately, I'm getting checkmated. Oh, I'm running away. I'm totally alive. This is great. Okay, so now I just go here, and he'll never checkmate me again. That's the last time you're ever checkmating me. Okay, this is great. Okay, I don't know how I'm still alive. It seems like this is a pretty good strategy for your king, right? That's kind of how I've moved so far this game. This is brilliancy, by the way, this queen takes knight, because no matter what he does, except for what he might do, I'll check him and win his queen. I'm going to give him time, though, because unlike him, I'm a nice guy. Time giver guy is what I mean to say. He wasn't that. So let's give him a little time there. Let's check him. Oh, no! I can't do that. No! I'll send a face of consternation. How do you make those? Okay. Ah, where's my... That looks good. That's a consternation face indeed. Okay. So now I'm definitely in trouble. Let's see if he wants to take back. Because if he doesn't, I'm dead. Oh, no. See if he wants to. He just wants to give me time and beat me. Come on, man. Don't you want to do some takebacks? Wanna take back? He probably doesn't because he wants those rating points back. But what do you know? What do you say? What do you? 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 Maybe I'll blunder him into something. You know, if I could just get this bishop to move. It's getting simpler. That's not good. I need him to make some big bad mistake. Not as like a small good mistake. More like a big bad one. See any of those? Huh? No? No. Oh well. Oh well. It's not going to matter. That was the mistake I needed, by the way. I just skewered his queen into a destruction of checkmate. So this is great. Destruction of checkmate. That's what that is down there. So now, do I take that with the bishop or the rook? Definitely the bishop. Still somewhat complicated position here. This seems to be checkmate. Oh, but it's not. He could take it. Guess I'll play it. Then we'll see how much I'm losing by. How much am I losing by? 2 pieces for a rook. That's weird. Interesting and weird. If I move my rook up, he checkmates me. Man, that's bad. And he's also going to promote. It's pretty bad. What can we do? Oh, this is getting seriously bad. Going from bad to seriously bad. Oh no, another follower! Nikolai Drummer is following. Well, that's cool. Actually, I kind of like that. Oh no. Oh, check. I don't know. Check. Oh no. Can I just do this forever? Check. I don't think so, but let's keep trying. Oh no. I'm running out of checks. Check. Oh, I'm running out of Czechoslovakians. Those are checks. I'm out. That was interesting while it lasted. Well, it was fun. It was definitely fun. It's not fun now. Definitely not fun now, but it was fun then. Yeah, if I could actually capture my own pawn and his queen couldn't recapture that, then I would win. We could change the rules where you can only capture your own things, not your opponent's things. Then I would have the checkmate. But as things stand today, pretty bad. He has infinity times more queens than I have. So I'll tell him GG. I'm thinking if we think over this game, that one of my larger mistakes was trading my queen for a knight. So I'll just pretend that didn't happen because soon we'll forget whether it happened or not. And that'll be it. Thank you guys for joining us, by the way. We do stream live if you're watching live or want to stream, watch live. That's going to be Sundays at 1 p.m. EST at twitch.tv/ChessWhiz. You can watch hundreds and hundreds of episodes on YouTube, more than you'd ever want to watch on YouTube at youtube.com. That's youtube.com. That's com, by the way. youtube.co. You won't make it there. What happens if you go to youtube.co? I don't know. Let's find out. My screen's all mixed up. You ever try that? youtube.co. Let's go there. YouTube. I just got challenged. youtube.co. Where does it lead? It leads to youtube.com. This has been ChessWhiz TV.